welcome and thank you for tuning into my channel. I am Jasmine Money, and for today's video I am going to show you how to make that light up senior cutout that you saw in the thumbnail that made you click on this video. But before we get this video started, I'd like to invite you to join 3 groups on Facebook. I am the group expert there. I am very happy and honored to say that I am the group expert. You hardly ever hear from me, but I am always sharing my videos. And also there's some magnificent ladies there that show their work. So if you want to get inspired, if you want to learn how to make homecoming moms garters, they are the group to go to. These groups are DFW North Texas Homecoming Mom Makers, Houston Homecoming Mom Makers, and Texas Moms and Garters. So if you haven't joined those groups, I invite you to join them. They're excellent groups. Now let's get to our video. So what we're going to be doing is, of course, I'm going to be using the font that everyone's been asking me about, and the font is called, right here, it says it right there, Adamia. And that font, you can find it on your system. It's already, you don't have to download it or anything. You have it's already on your laptop computer. It's already on it. So just go to it and you'll get it right there. So there's the name. So now I'm gonna click on text again. And you might be asking why I'm doing this, and now I'm going to show you right now why I am doing it. I'm making it bigger so you guys can see. See this gap right here? This big gap? Okay, when you guys try to cut this this font, it is very thin, very thin. So what you have to do, you're going to have to edit it. You're going to have to make it thicker, and even when you make it thicker, your fonts will not be together. Your fonts, your first font always has to be together. It can't, well, it can, right? But if you want to get the results for the cutouts that I make, then please make sure that your words are closer so that your font can be all in one piece and not in separate pieces. So we're gonna take care of that gap right now. Let me move this aside. Let me bring this one. Right there. Right there. Now I'm going to change the size so that you guys can see it better. And I'm going to make the size to 7, 4. There we go. Okay, so it seems like we still have a gap. Notice it still has a gap. So let's take care of that. Let me get it closer. There we go. Okay, not that close. Right there. So I can show you. Notice the gap. See how this one is bigger than this one? Slightly, but still. Trust me, guys, I already messed up a lot of material trying to do this other way, and yeah, this is the best way to do it. Well, that has worked for me. However, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm not a pro at using Cricut. Okay, I don't claim to be superior to anyone or anything. But I just started. But whatever little knowledge that I have, I like to share it with everyone. Okay, so now that we already know that we want it like this, So we're going to highlight the whole word. We're going to come down here to where it says combine, and we're going to click it. I like to click unite because that way if later I would like to move it around, I can. If I click on weld, it's always going to stay like that. There's no turning back. When you unite, there is turning back, not with welds. So make sure to click on unite. See, it's one word already. Okay, so now, as I said, this is very, very thin, guys. Very, very thin. So what you want to make it a little bolder, like thicker. So I'm going to be adding an offset of 0.030. Click enter. Apply. There we go. Let's move this one aside and we'll take care of it in a little bit. Okay. This one is going to be our mirror materials, so we will be making it in light blue. You can choose whatever color you'd like. This is the color that worked for me when at the time of cutting I know how to identify each material. So this is my mirror. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be adding an offset of 0.069. Enter. Apply. Now I'm going to change the color to lavender. Once again, it's up to you guys to choose whatever color helps you remember what material it is. So now we're going to come back to offset and we're going to change the offset to 0.080. Click enter. Apply. Change the color. I like using this one to tell me too. These are the color codes that I use. So I'll explain it in a little bit. Please hold. So remember, we already have the word senior, and then we have our first offset at 0.069, and we have our second offset at 0.080. Now we're going to add another offset, but this offset will be at 0.069. Enter. Apply. This one, I will be making it into gray right here. Now I'm going to click offset again. I will leave the same offset, so now I just click apply. This one, I will make it in a light gray. Now that I have my whole word ready, I'm going to highlight everything and I will change it to the size that I want it to be. In this case, I want it to be 7 by 4. So my width will be 7. My height will be 4. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate my lavender and I'm going to duplicate my gray, my darker gray. These two, I'm going to highlight them and change the color to brown. Okay, please hold and I'll show you the materials that we will be using, and explaining which is which.